You good? What happened?
Tech issues all tonight. For some reason, OBS decided we're going to troll him again and not connect to our microphone. So, all right. Hello, everybody, and welcome to tonight's episode of Winds of Calamity. What's a D&D stream without tech issues? Am I right?
It's a stream without tech issues.
This is absolutely true. So with that, welcome, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us for tonight's episode of Adventure Rolls Winds of Calamity, a Zelda-inspired D&D stream. We are so glad that you're here. My name is Fisk, aka Literary DM, and I am the Dungeon Master for this adventure. I also make bi-weekly videos here on YouTube. This Friday, we do have a video coming out, specifically covering a little dive into some Zelda lore, covering the origin of the Master Sword and everything along those lines. It's going to be a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun making it. Apart from that, that's enough for me for right now. Let's go ahead and introduce the rest of our players, starting with Mike.
Hello. My name is Michael, also known as Bardic Dice on all the socials. I also stream here some D&Ds on the other channel, Twitch. On Thursdays, 6:30 Central. Hopefully we'll be getting back after, being out for a couple weeks just from sickness and different stuff. But hopefully we'll be back this week. Mark and Rachel playing that alongside with Dee and John. Super fun. But you can check out our VODs and other past games here on YouTube. Some that even Fisk and Silent played in as well, Wild Beyond the Witchlight. Been trying to get caught up on almost all the Wild Beyond the Witchlight, so we're getting there. I just did like another 4 today.
I was gonna say my notifications were popping off today, man.
That's what you get when you have nothing to do. So it's a whole lot of fun. But that being said, you can go check those out. Also, today I play one half of the Twilight Twin duo, Avum, who is a Oracle rogue, yeah, basically being a cell phone at the moment and just making calls to everybody.
It's what happens when your party finally gains access to sending.
Yep.
It's like early text messages where you only had like a 25 character limit or something.
Oh yeah. No, you had to go through the whole flip of press one number key 3 times to finally get the letter that you want.
That's why I like
we're so popular. Messages out of order, so you get like the second one first. It doesn't make sense, and then the first one, then you have to like redo it. Like, okay, now I get it.
Yeah, have it right next to the TV. Just hear. Showing our age, we love it. All right, so with that, you're all good, Mike. We're good with announcements there. Perfect. All right, so jumping on over to the other half of our Twilight Twin duo and one of our official artists for the stream, Rachel.
Hello, I am Rachel, also known as Pip. If you want to follow me on social media platforms to see my art, you can go to Twitter or Instagram under Pip400art. Sometimes I'll post there when I feel like it. Also, I stream over on Twitch with Mark in Marky Gaming, that's the channel. And I do art streams on Mondays at 3:30 CST. So right now I'm still working through some NPCs for our new campaign that we've been doing, and just general peer pressuring my husband when he comes in to come say hi to us. So, the usual. In this game, I play Scissory. She is a rogue paladin, and just recently received some crushing news. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Some crushing news. Some. Yeah, so go ahead and give Rachel a follow on her socials as well as Twitch for those amazing art streams and that new campaign that they talked about. Speaking of which, hop on down to the Tony Stark of this group, Mark.
Hi, everybody. Yes, I am Mark. Pity me.
Oh.
Yeah, but we do have a game that we play on Sundays. We just started 2 sessions in called Mystical Mishaps. We got Mike there. We got Rach there. We got Lit being a troll there. It's a good time.
I'm not
Lots
surprised.
of fun.
No.
So you can check that out on our channel, Marky Gaming, both on YouTube and on Twitch. So either one, check it out. Either way, whatever's convenient for you. But here I do play Attic, the Sheikah Artificer, and the only mono class of the group, because he's unique boy.
Absolutely. And we love him for it. So with that, hopping on over and rounding out our party for this evening, we have Silent.
Hello, my name is Silent. So yes, I will be starting to stream again, hopefully tomorrow, probably late morning, early afternoon. So if you guys are either around or available, so there's that. YouTube stuff coming up. Not fully set in stone yet, but coming, hopefully. And yeah, tonight I play Aaron. He's my Rito ranger fighter who's very worried about certain people outside of the Twilight Realm, but also worried about the Twilight Realm, especially his Twilight party members. So it's a lot to worry about.
Oh yeah, a lot to worry about, and for good reason. So with that, go ahead and sorry, are you all good?
No, I'm good.
So yeah, go ahead and give Silent the follows on all those socials. Subscribe to his YouTube channel, all that good stuff. And with that, as a reminder, this week's episode will be coming to podcast next Monday morning, 8 a.m. Central. You can find us on Spotify, Google, Apple, Amazon, CastBox, basically where any podcasts are available now. I was a very busy boy last week when I had time off.
What was that last one?
CastBox. I didn't know it was a thing until now. I was like, okay, fine. Yeah. So with that, go ahead. If you missed this week's episode, you can also look for it on podcast there. Also, again, thank you all for understanding for us taking time off last week. It was very needed for understandable reasons. I was appreciative for your understanding, but we're excited to get back into tonight's episode and see where everything goes. So with that, don't think we really have any other announcements for tonight unless I'm missing something. Nope. All right. So with that, let's go ahead and dive into tonight's episode of Winds of Calamity. All right. When last we left our heroes, the group of adventurers known as Scissory's Angels had continued their adventure through the Twilight Realm, meeting up with Scissory and Avum's parents. After a tense meeting, the group of heroes decided to make their way to the Interlopers Palace. But first, Avum informed Scissory of a certain dream that he had, of their time of memories forgotten in the Light World. Seeing the scar on Avum's back, Scissory started to have memories of her own, realizing that the demon that is now accosting the Twilight Realm, known as Dark Scissory, was spawned from whatever corrupted her in the Light World. So her worst nightmares were in fact true. And with this, she then heard a voice, most likely her dark self, thanking her for leading her to their parents. Soldiers under her control started attacking the village. Those who seemed to be slain were restored. The party was victorious as the camp was up and lifted and everyone started to move. Ivis was charged to watch over Scissory and Avum's parents wherever they go. The party then made their way to Interlopers Palace, taking a little bit of a rest. So if you haven't yet, go ahead and take your short rest. And you are going to be messaging either Kiza or Golo. Have you all decided that you're going to be landing on Kiza, correct?
Yeah, I think we said that because of timing. If we had to meet up quicker.
Okay.
So.
I don't want to be a troll and just say Avum. Just messages like someone random, like post office. Hey, do you have any mail? Just wanted to check in.
just some random schmuck doing their job.
Yeah.
Like
or like just you can message Nyx and just be like, hey, how you doing? Miss
up?
you.
I'm just saying. Don't like being told what to do. So.
What a revel.
But no, Avon would prep and be ready just to relay whatever Scissory wants to send over as a message.
Yeah, because we were talking about meeting him, right?
If he's available, yeah. Or just to get information if he's not.
Yeah. Okay, so I have something. You ready?
Yes?
Okay.
Always ready.
So we can say we're back in the light realm. Want to help us track down the witches? Where are you?
That's false.
And you what?
No. We're in the Twilight Realm.
Dang it. What are you doing?
Scissory, you really need to plan these things out if you know, edit
Listen,
them with grammar.
today was a long day. I wish I was in the light realm. Twilight realm.
We all?
You're right. Yes. Okay.
Alright, glad I didn't cast it yet. Why don't we try this again?
We're already up to a very strong start today.
Good.
Okay, we're back in the Twilight realm. Twilight. Don't repeat that. Want to help us track down the witches? Where are you? Can you meet us at the Interlopers Temple? That's what you can say to him.
Right.
Did you remember all that?
Sure. I'm gonna ad-lib a little bit.
Okay, be nice. Be nice.
Well, first off, he needs to know who's calling.
I thought you just knew.
I mean, if he recognizes my voice, but I don't know if I did my accent when I was around him or not, to be honest.
Yeah, you definitely did.
Alright, good.
Yeah, it was like you trying to impress him, I think.
Yeah, what was his name again? I forgot his name already.
Oh my god. Kiza.
Giza. Alright. I was thinking Visa for some reason. It's, I don't know, Vati, I guess. Giza, sure.
Yeah, no, Kiza.
Yep, I will. So, okay, and so we're just, what kind of information do you want from him? Just because we were hoping that he knows information about the witches?
Well, okay, that, and remember that he somehow got a letter to us. So he must know some way into the light realm again, potentially.
Perfect.
So,
Yeah.
I sent, by the way, I messaged you the message, Mike, if you...
I'm pretty sure Ava's got what she said.
Just in case, though, because I did count it out.
In case.
You don't have to, like, if he would, you know.
Oh no, he's
do it
definitely
with more
changing. He'll get the gist of it.
Sure.
as long as it's 25 words, that's all that matters.
Yeah.
No, I wrote mine down exactly to 25, so.
Mhm.
Awesome.
So, while Mike is figuring that out, what is everyone else doing during this short rest?
Restringing his bow.
That is completely fair.
Probably just keeping watch for any strange things that would be coming in.
Go and make a perception check.
13.
Okay. Currently, nothing really seems to be catching your eye. You're just noticing the little pixels of the Twilight Realm that are floating upward toward the sky. Though there is this ever somber and melancholy tone to the atmosphere, seems to be a lot of browns and grays. There is a mysterious beauty through it, as there almost seems elements of light, almost like lightning strikes across the sky. Amidst all the blues and basically for almost sundering borealis lights that are happening.
Is the landscape flat, or is it?
It's currently
hilly,
it's pretty hilly. You do see what looks to be almost a continuation of the various plateaus and mountains that you saw in the valley from the camp, over to your cardinal directions, east. So, right. So, Mike, it looks like you have something?
Sure. Yes, of course. Yeah, he'll go ahead and activate kind of his kind of gear powers, and we'll see kind of like the unfolding of a bit of like an spectral scroll. I'll say, Kiza, Cizri, back in Twilight. Need info on Twin Witches, how to get to Light Realm. Need to set Interlopers Palace if you can. Please.
He said, please.
I had one more. Might as well.
Yeah.
Efficiency.
One more word. Might as well.
A few moments pass. Oh, Ava! That horrid place? I know the legends that it is where our forebears once ruled.
So wasteful.
That is supposedly cursed. Sure.
Fair.
Since we're just looking at you.
That's what I expected. About as much. He thinks it's cursed. Didn't say literally anything else worthwhile in the message, but sure.
Oh, he didn't say where he was?
Nope.
Oh. Okay, well. Yeah, I'll get there.
Sure. Awesome.
And as you make mention of that, you do hear a sounding of almost like you heard before with Viren and even to a lesser degree Dark Cizri, the sounds of almost Twilight teleportation.
Look around.
Wait, like near? Where?
Nearby, yes. Actually, 1 second. Actually, real quick, let me just... Yep.
Aaron's knocking an arrow.
Yeah, I think I'll stand up just because we just had an attack.
I don my shield.
Yeah.
That takes an action.
Perfect. Let me go ahead and take a look here real quick. All
Like
right.
he just finished restringing it too. Just like,
Yep. From behind one of the trees, you see a male Twilight with orange, fiery hair, with elements almost like strands of yellow and red, and tinged blue on the edges, seeming almost that of being like almost dyed. He is wearing a black jacket with no shirt underneath, revealing a rather clean chest, with traditional black pants and a lute on his back and a rapier at his side. And it just looks... I should also say he is also apparently wearing boots. And he looks saying, found you all. Luckily someone was able to locate you. So, made it a lot easier than meet you at the palace.
Far away, Aaron. It's an illusion. We should find out.
he gets ready to fire.
Stop it. Oh my gosh. I will take a rock though and just like chuck it at him just to see if he is an illusion.
Oh, that's smart.
It bounces off of him. And yes, he has very much almost, not quite Zac Efron levels of haircut, but borderline. That's literally the only way I could think of describing it.
Yeah.
Aaron's just gonna whisper to him, I almost want to shoot them at the principal. Then he lowers.
Hey! Oh my gosh! Wait. Okay. I'll just like go up and like just give him like a side hug, you know, like one of those like friends, like, "Hey, buddy."
I ask, what did you mean someone could locate us?
Oh, I said that loud, didn't I? Well, regardless, yes, I had someone try to see if they could be able to spot either the twins, since I knew them. Mentioned where you were, and based upon a rough location, luckily through these boots, I was able to make my way here.
Who's your friend?
Hi.
Hi. Inquisitive as ever, Abram. Regardless, someone that I am very much trusting with an organization that I'm with. No one of ill intent.
Insight.
Absolutely.
And what organization is this? You don't mind me asking.
He's
19.
He seems to be, he is definitely withholding information, but it doesn't seem to be dishonest in any sense.
Organization of Scissory's X's.
The 7 evil X's. No, he's going to look around and just say, he walks a little bit closer, just mentions, I'm a part of an organization that is noticing what's going on with the current rulership and trying to see if we could take it down.
Oh, look at you, Mr. Super Spy now or something.
I wouldn't necessarily call it that, but more so seeing people being not treated the most kindly and trying to see if I could do my part.
Do you think he knows the wink, no wink? I'll whisper to Scissory.
That's not the real thing.
Yeah, okay, when you have to be super secretive, do you do like a little wink?
But not wink.
But not winking at the same time?
Don't mind them. They're still figuring that out. But
Okay.
I understand what kind of an organization that is.
That's a legitimate question, Aaron.
The wink or no wink was you guys. You know that's not an actual thing in spies, right?
What?
I can just imagine just the most hurt face on Scissory right now.
It's the last straw. You're just holding on, Aaron. You're
Yep.
shattered.
This is how rough Scissory was born.
She just snaps right there.
Okay, all right. Well, first of all, guys, this is Kiza, for those of you that don't know.
Hi.
Hello.
He's super cool. He is talented. He travels around. Apparently, he's a silver spy now.
He looks
So
super
very
cool.
cool.
If I didn't need this armor to protect me, I could totally do like a chest showing armor at some point.
You should. You would pull it off. You would rock it.
Sweet summer child.
Kiza's got an 18 insight on that comment, Adek. What did Adek mean by that? Or-
He thinks it's cool.
okay.
Very genuine.
Everybody thinks he's cool. It's like, I think that would be sick.
That'd be pretty sweet to show off the chest. I just have the armor to protect it right now, so.
Well, maybe in time, but thank you. It was a pleasure to meet you all. I didn't get all your names. I know these two, obviously, but I don't know you two.
Of course.
No, I'm Attic.
Sorry, I prefer not to say.
Not
Wink,
to
no
say.
wink.
Not to say. Great.
Oh my goodness.
Call
His
him
name's
Winky.
Taryn.
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 I already said your name when he arrived, but
But regardless, yes. Try to keep it on the down low, as it were, regarding this, just because, again, spies are everywhere with this new ruler.
they could be.
Right.
Your hair's different. Why?
Why not?
Why?
I think his hair looks great.
Yeah.
Did you not like the former color or something?
Well, what's life without a little bit of experimentation, my friend?
You can also chalk it up to spy work. Changing the
Right.
look, keeping enemies unknown to your actual looks. It's
Abram says out of the corner of his mouth for insecurity.
Okay. Guess who just came over here to come help us? Let's all be nice, friends.
Listen, I understand the
I might
work
not
of a
be
spy.
nice.
You're Attic. You're being an angel.
Oh,
I understand the work of a spy, and I understand that there could be people watching. I'm trying to keep as much information, limited as possible.
Okay.
Guys, it's not personal, but my friends we've also trusted a person who tried to assassinate my sister before, so I'm not going to trust you until...
Oh yeah, I almost got assassinated. Crazy, right?
Was it another ex?
Oh,
Probably was on the way to be, potentially.
what? I don't think an ex has ever tried to assassinate me.
Yeah, another ex?
Did you foil an attempt I don't know about, Case?
No, you just never
He
know.
was like, Cicely, there's things we haven't told you.
It's like, you just never know. There are foul people out there.
Yeah, I guess that's a good point. Oh man, I think we should swap notes, Kiza. We got a lot of stuff going on, and I'm sure you have some interesting things to say. First of all, thanks for delivering the letter from our parents. I heard that was you.
He finds a nearby log and kind of just sits down, takes his lute out, just starts strumming it a little bit, doing a nice little ditty. He just goes, yes, well, I was in the neighborhood, and I occasionally pick up mail from the post office within Castletown, and saw that you were delivering a letter, and figured I'd take it back because I'd probably be a little faster. He just taps his boots again. They can make travel.
You were getting the light realm?
Yes. Then it was easier to get in because the Mirror Twilight was, well, outside of guards just checking for papers. It was relatively easily. Now it's more heavily guarded. In and out passage is near impossible.
So wait, you snuck in and just no one saw you do it?
That time, no. Most times through Twilight Realm, I just had proper paperwork and I made my way through it.
Wait, when did you start doing that? Like, after I left or before? You just were telling me?
I just
We're
went.
going to the light?
It was just a little bit of fun.
Oh. Wait, so timeline. You went to the light realm when I was still hanging out?
Yes.
Twilight realm? I'm betrayed. Okay. How'd you get proper papers and all that stuff?
Just working for the post office as a little bit of a side gig.
Can I insight him on all this, actually?
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm shocked. I'm shocked to hear all this. Shooketh. 21.
He seems to be telling the truth.
Okay.
So did Illuminance when we incited him with a 27. Name nothing you say.
I think it was a 30. I think it was
That's true.
ridiculous.
Okay.
I rolled a nat 20 for the deception,
Yeah.
plus a huge bonus.
Oh
What a
my
shock.
Gosh, what a shock. Okay, so post office gig, post office side gig, light realm, but now you can't do it, you said?
I didn't say that I can't do it. I just say it's rather difficult. There are other means to get into the light world outside of the Mirror of Twilight.
Oh, light.
How do you think our ancestors were able to make it to the light world in the first place to reforge the Mirror of Twilight?
I don't know.
There are little things, ley lines. It's not known about a lot, but it is known that there can be ley lines, connections between different realities and dimensions. Some of them are permanent. Some of them seem to change almost at random as to where they go.
Oh. So you use those somehow?
Yes, these things are called fissures. They are most identified as, Well, slight cracks in the rock, and usually light stems from them.
Oh, light stems from them? Oh.
Any wind or anything?
Yeah.
Potentially one that's not active. But again, not much is known about them. That's my working theory anyway.
Okay, that makes sense with the cave. Okay. So have you been able to go back since everything kind of exploded over there?
Haven't attempted yet. Things exploded? That explains the...
Yeah.
I haven't been over since I, delivered the letter to your parents. Then everything... Well, actually everything went nuts prior to that, but haven't been over since I delivered that letter to your parents.
Yeah. Well, actually, before we say our thing, why don't you walk me through, like, what's been going on? Basically, so we left, like, what was it, a couple months ago? So what was going on with you this whole time? And here, and, like, what you saw? Because we met up with our parents, and they only had one perspective, just isolated, you know? It seems like you've been all over.
I've been walking around, doing my usual thing, going from village to village, town to town, providing music whenever I can to bring joy to people, as I usually do. From there was really not much else different regarding the Twilight Realm. Life went on as it always has. But then something strange happened after you left. A woman claiming to be a true descendant of Twilight nobility and then showing her might. Others decided to claim her as nobility. Others resisted. And then those who resisted her rule, she sent her dogs, as it were, out to the various villages. And they were... Well, I'm assuming you saw what happened, at least to yours.
Yep.
Truly sorry about that, by the way.
I'm more sorry. Anyway, keep going.
He kind of looks at you a little bit curious, but then carries on. From there, it's... Well, I've been trying to assemble a little bit of a group of, I guess you would say, rebels, to see if we could try to restore the original leadership.
Have you had much luck?
We have a small faction.
Nice.
Mainly that's within 3 streams. That is where I'm currently stationed.
Oh, okay. So that's kind of your main hub type of thing.
That I'm not going to officially disclose.
Sure.
As you should.
Wink, no week. What?
No, I'm just saying, as you shouldn't. You shouldn't tell anyone where it is.
Right. Okay. Have you guys had any luck with anything? Finding out anything or anything to get an edge?
He kind of looks around. We know that the original monarch, Minna the Fourth, still lives.
That's good.
That is what we do know. As far as where she is, unsure. But...
So you were able to find us in 2 seconds, but you haven't been able to find the monarch yet?
There are barriers. There are barriers to prevent such magic.
I guess that would make
didn't
sense.
Demi have that for us?
Demi did have something like that for you, so you would know that does exist.
Yep.
Yeah. I guess they wouldn't want someone just waltzing in and taking their prisoner back. That makes sense.
And even then, there's a question as to whether or not we would be able to go on in. And even then, it's usually, this is a one-way trip with me.
Oh, with your...
My boots.
Oh, so you just do one time?
One right trip, and I can only do it by myself, unfortunately.
Gotcha.
You can take someone with you.
Where'd you get those, by the way?
Sure, I'll tell you. I made a little bit of an exchange with a mage I met in the light world.
Oh, who? We might know him.
I think it was, don't quite recall his name, but it was a Hylian. Short hair, glasses. Was kind of a linguist nerd.
Oh, did he have a talking book?
I know who you're talking about.
I don't think I ever encountered the talking book, but I wouldn't be surprised.
Okay. I think we do know him. What did he want from you? That's like a pretty... Whatever. Those were some pretty crazy boots.
We're all talking Shad here, right? Shad? Is this what we're talking about?
Yeah. I think so.
That, unfortunately, I am not at liberty to say.
This guy's got so many secrets. That's dopers.
That's literally spy work, but it's what I do for a living.
What is dopers?
Don't ask.
Oh my gosh.
That's too late, my friend. I just
the
did.
Best phrase. The best light realm phrase ever. It means like cool or awesome.
Oh.
Aaron, you should dye your feathers like him.
You should, Aaron. That would really give you like a signature look, you know?
That's like a real spy, you know?
You know, the whole thing is to not have a signature look. It's to remain anonymous, to blend in with the crowd.
Exactly. You can change your feather color all the time. So.
My look is plain for a reason.
Yeah, but it's always the same.
I look like the common folk.
Oh, okay. I think you look great, though.
We'll convince him.
You look great.
Thank you. As do you all.
Well, thanks.
I'm just going to look around. And you just kind of go off and just make sure no one's around.
I can't do this anymore.
Yeah. Aaron's like, that's it. I'm done. Go ahead and make a perception check, Aaron. You do get, since you are technically considered in a forest, you do get your expertise deal with favorite terrain.
Okay, that's right. $24.
24. You're looking around. You do see what look to be various wolves going off in the distance, seem to be hunting down a deer, but they don't really seem to pay you any mind as they're focused on their hunt. Well, I answered some of your questions.
Yeah.
You said that you had notes on your end as well?
Yeah, I mean, some important stuff, I think, especially if you're gonna help us. Long story short, Avum and I just kind of appeared in the light realm. We didn't know how. It was a total accident. And we're kind of just running around taking a big tour. I have pictures later if you want to look.
Oh.
And yeah, we ran into a guy named Vati. I don't know if you've heard that name.
Can't say that I have.
Well, the person that's pretending to be queen or whatever, she works for him.
By the way, this whole time Avon was just kind of eyeing keys just in case if there's any moment where it kind of has a weird reaction to anything she says. And
All right.
Hyper zoning in.
Go ahead and make an insight check then.
A little less than last time. 16.
16. He seems to be very focused in just paying attention more so to the words currently. So
I guess he's been trying to take over every once in a while for a while or something. I don't know. Either way, he needed the blood of some people to accomplish this ritual to get rid of the gods in her in Light Realm. Only to discover that one of those people needed to be me, because there's this hero person in the Light Realm, and that's me now. So that happened.
I was going to ask about that wolf. I guess that explains things.
Yes. This is my... Actually, I haven't named you yet. Can I name you Hero? How do you like that one?
That will be just fine.
All right, so this is Hero. He says he likes the name, everyone. I thought it was like a cute little callback, to...
Is that what that wolf, that little bark was? Is that was you can talk to him?
Oh, yeah, like a little mental connection.
Interesting.
Just
Life of a DM, everybody.
Was that a like I like everyone or please don't mention that I talk again sort of wolf?
Yeah, one of those. Oof, that was rough.
Right.
No, he likes all of you.
I like you, Hero.
He just gives a slight nod.
Oof. Giving him the silent treatment. It's rough at it.
Oof.
I'm never going to live that down, am I?
That's amazing. I think the best part is you had just like a completely straight face to us. Oh my god. So yeah, that's where he came from. I can do some cool things, but Vati needed my blood, a couple other people's. So he had a whole thing where he managed to do it. And so Lighthouse kind of exploded right now. It's not good from what we've heard. He has, I don't know if you've seen Guardians when you're in the Light Realm, but he has Guardians everywhere, just decimating Castletown. It was bad.
Yes, I did see them. I tried to avoid them. But that is concerning, but definitely explains a lot. I need time to process all that.
Oh yeah, there's more. You want to hear it, or you need to wait?
I think let's hear it.
Okay, so on top of that, actually, let me ask you first. What do you know about this demon that's running around?
Beyond the fact that it is a being that works for Viren in some capacity, as you've named her, that is really about it.
Oh, really? You haven't heard anything else?
Not much.
You been picking up anything with that?
He seems to be honest, where it's just genuinely not much.
Not that whole, she really resembles me. Eerily.
Not that element. You gather based upon all that fact, he probably only he didn't visit your village post everything that happened that often.
Cool. Yeah, so I'll just, I'll be like, well, so I don't know how this happened. Aben and I have some fuzzy memories, but something happened to where malice got involved, made me go haywire. I killed some people, I think, in a village in the Light Realm. I don't remember. I didn't want to do it, but I guess it did it. And then it came out of me like the shadow thing, and then that's a version of me running around burning all the villages.
It killed people, not you.
Still working on that.
That explains why I went for your village first above all others.
Yeah. We think that those witches that were running around with her had something to do with it.
Very well could.
They took our grandmother cadet.
Yep.
That's why we're heading to the Interlopers Palace, because that's where she was last. Hoping to get some more insight on the witches to take them down.
Unfortunately, I don't know much about the witches other than that they work for her. Maybe it's the other way around. I don't know. All I know is that they've always appeared, that they're potentially powerful. So, beyond that,
yeah.
I really don't know.
Yeah, so basically, we're here trying to clean up this whole mess. So, Iva said that you might know some things, or at least have a finger on the pulse of the place a little better than us. So that's why we had to come out here.
Well, that is what I'm certainly aware of and everything that I've informed you. You're looking to get back to the light world. I might be able to assist you. I know of a permanent fissure to the light worlds located within 3 streams.
Okay. That's good to know. Is it difficult to use that?
It's not difficult when you know how to use it. I can certainly assist you in that regard. And I can definitely help you get to that area. Excuse me.
Okay.
Is it a back and forth thing or a one-way thing?
Good question.
You can use the same fissure to connect to one realm to another, as long as... So if, let's say I wanted to travel to Twilight Realm to the Light World. As long as it's a permanent one, it can be used both ways.
So this one's permanent, you said?
As far as I know, it seems I've always led me to the Light World, and every observation seems to indicate such.
Why have you not told me any of this when we were dating? You heard me talk about the Light Realm all the time.
We dated multiple times. It was never something serious.
But like you knew I wanted to go to the Light Realm. You should have
I thought you were joking.
There. No, oh my gosh, I was not joking.
I don't regret asking, but exactly how many times did you guys go out?
Oh, it wasn't super serious. Yeah, I mean, like, I don't know, what'd you say, on and off 6-7 times?
I was thinking more 9, but probably 6-7 is more
accurate. Could have been 9. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
Avon takes out his notebook and goes back. 8.5, actually.
How do you get the half? How do you get half?
I was about to ask the same thing. How did you get the half?
Yeah.
One person counted it, the other didn't. I didn't care to clarify.
Okay, that's a whole. That's some other issues that you guys can work out.
I'll take that one. I bet I thought that we were still dating, and maybe you were like, "Oh, I thought we were done," and then just walked out. That's fine, though.
I have no idea. Maybe.
Yeah, whatever. It's not a big deal.
Okay.
Wow, you thought I was kidding the whole time. Okay.
I am so sorry.
Wow. That's okay. I mean, I'm just shocked that you just have all this knowledge about it and you just went there. Crazy. Wow. Okay, well, thanks for coming now. We're just trying to fix this.
Of course.
So, I don't know if you want to go to the Interlopers Temple with us and see if we can take someone down, whether that be them or this other version of me running around?
I can certainly assist where I can. If anything, I can travel with you for the rest of the day. Unfortunately, I can't really use these things again until tomorrow.
Oh, unfortunately.
Sounds like you couldn't take us anyways, so it's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we probably should get moving then, yes?
I agree.
We can walk and talk if there's anything more.
Absolutely. So,
Cool.
as you all continue on your way, go ahead and make survival checks. Or someone can make a survival check with advantage. It's your choice.
I will give advantage to whoever wants it.
I'll take it.
All
Do
right.
it.
Also give advantage to whoever wants it.
And we're still in forest, correct?
Yeah, there's the Twilight Realm is basically a lot of mountains and forests. There's not a lot of variation to it.
27.
27. With the assistance of Kiza, Avum, and Scisri guiding you as well, pointing out various patterns, flying above, taking a note at all the various floating islands above. You are able to believe to keep on going straight north, where you have been informed is toward the Interlopers Palace. You go the rest of the day largely without incident. You see some shadow beasts running, but you manage to point it out and avoid being detected. Where you go for the rest of the day without incident. You will need to make camp. You believe that you'll get to Interlopers Palace about halfway through the next travel day. So if you can make camp now, or try to continue on and have to make Constitution saving throws.
That is up to you. I'm okay with taking camp now.
Me too. Might be better to do it now,
Yeah.
just in case there's something weird going on over at that place.
Perfect. All right, so go ahead and make camp. What will be the order for watches?
Everyone go first.
I will go first.
Wait, did you
Aaron will
say-
take the second one.
Oh, sorry, I was confused by what you guys were saying.
I think Avum said first. Aaron will take second.
Gotcha. I'll take third.
Kiza will go ahead and take fourth. Deck, where are you going?
Who wants a buddy?
Is he asking that?
Yeah.
Oh. I think any of us would take a buddy. You're a great buddy. Or if you want to get Kiza, I'm sure he would love to hang out with you too.
Science Brothers, whatever you want.
All right, sure. Science Bros. Let's do it.
That's
All right.
Rose.
All right, so as the rest of you go ahead and take a rest for the night, starting out with Avum and a deck, go ahead and make perception
One,
checks
two.
for me.
We got dual alarms going. Just so you know.
Yup.
I'll take
I'll be,
one side. You can take the other.
I'll be starting to work on some of the potion stuff as well.
Okay.
Oof.
Remind him out.
See, this is why I don't roll my Zelda dice. I was like,
You don't have
I'll
alarm?
go back to him tonight.
I have no slots
I'll-
left.
I'll do alarm then. I can do it twice too, right? Because it just takes 20 minutes then.
Yeah.
So I'll do two of them.
Yeah,
Make a
'cause-
big circle.
Yeah, alarm's not concentration, so you can technically cast it twice.
7 on perception. He gets way too distracted with his potions.
Yeah, you're just really focused in, not really paying attention to anything else that's going on. Sprite is on the ground. She seems to be sitting next to a little bit of the fire to keep warm a little bit. Her wings are drooping. It seems that she's faring decently well, but not great. A deck, what'd you get for perception?
I got an 8.
Science Bros.
You are way too focused on whatever is occurring with Avum or whatever you're working on. If you're working on anything.
One thing I did want to see is I want to talk to Sprite
Oh yeah.
And just be like, so Sprite, I don't know if this would help you at all, but what if I let you hold on to that, like, fairy hair that I have? Would that, like, help you at all? Like, would the connection to that, the power that comes through that, strengthen you in any way? Make you feel better?
It's less so everything going on with that. It's more so Triforce and also being in the Twilight Realm for a little longer than expected.
Well, if I let you hold on to it, you want to just try it? I don't know.
It could be worth a shot.
I'm not using it right now, so if you want to hold on to it for a little bit.
It could be worth a shot.
Sure, here, and I'll pull up the fairy's favor and give it to Sprite just to hold on to for now and see if it helps at all.
Okay. She'll go ahead and hold on to it and pulling up her stats here. Okay. She seems to hold on to it, and the energy does seep into her, goes onto her skin, and you do see her glow, a slight tint of blue. Seems to help her a little bit, but you're not sure by much, because fairy biology is very interesting since they're beings basically made of pure magic.
Yeah. Figure at least even a tiny bit might be something.
Thank you, Deck.
Of course. I love Sprite.
If we can't get you back, maybe we can send you with Kiza to go back through one of the fissures if needed.
No, I'll be. I have to stay with you. It's fine.
Of course. It probably gets real quiet after all this. Not really talkative.
Yeah, I think Ack will just sit quietly too.
Okay. So the rest of your watch goes largely without any major incident. With that, we have Aaron. Go ahead and make your perception checks.
There it is. 23.
20.
No, floors, it's a +9. So
Yeah, no, Rangers are great when they're in a favorite terrain. So you're looking around, and again, you see a lot more wolf activity. They seem to be just running around in packs. It's very mysterious. It's strange to see this much activity.
especially since it's only wolves. Is it only wolves I'm seeing?
As far as what you can tell.
That is weird.
With that, the rest, yeah, is there anything you're going to do?
No, it's just maintaining his bow and stuff.
Your rest of your watch goes without incident. A deck. Let's see here.
Love
I
to
saw
get my
him
name
clicking
here
around.
arrest.
Like, yeah.
I saw the
Love to
dice
hear
roll and I was
my
like, who
name.
is it?
Yep. A deck.
Who's he messing with today?
Tell me, Dice, who is the victim? You go to sleep after this contemplative note of looking on with Sprite and Avum as it was relatively quiet. You then wake up and you are currently in your shop in Kakariko Village. You're currently just working on a device. Life seems to be going on as normal as it did prior to meeting anyone in Scissor's Angels. What do you do?
So how aware am I of the moment? Does it feel real like I'm back then, or
I'd say this would be a wisdom save.
that's a charm effect?
Yeah, I'd say it'd count. Go ahead and make it with advantage.
I got a 16. I'm rolling cold tonight. One of those is a nat 1.
You do feel something strange about this.
Okay. I think I'd go look for my dad then.
Okay. As you go looking for your dad, you put the tools down. They hit the countertop with a little clank as you gently put them in their place. You go running to the door, and then opening it is a Sheikah looking at you. Seems to be a male, rather young, late teens, and looks at you. Is my order done?
What did you order?
Oh, I ordered that's basically he describes exactly what you were working on.
Oh, just finishing it up.
Oh, that is great. I just wanted to come in and check up on it. He begins to go away. Say, oh, by the way, can I ask you something?
What would you like to ask?
And his face suddenly transforms into a visage of an old woman, just with wrinkly just a wrinkly face with that just seems to be drooping down off her skull, a large crooked nose, a hair of fire, actual flames, and she's, why couldn't you save them? At that moment, your shop just comes tearing asunder as it just gets ripped from its base. You look around you, and the ground is cracked and torn asunder with flames rupturing from it. Kakariko is burning. What do you do?
So I know something's off about this.
Oh, 100%. You know something's off.
I feel like at this point, I would... Because this sounds kind of similar to what Avum described with his vision, too. From before the attack. So I'd probably start looking around to see if I saw any notable figures I'd recognize, I guess.
Make a perception check.
Uh, 14.
14. As you're looking around, you don't see any notable people that you recognize, as the ground is just littered with bodies. Some of them burned beyond the point of recognition. But you do notice that there appeared to be about 5 graves with headstones. You see Golo, Avum, Aaron, Scisri, and Demi.
Gonna look at them. This isn't real. This isn't real. Close his eyes.
And I need you to make a wisdom saving throw. No, I'm sorry. Constitution.
Right. Awesome. That's another nat 1 for tonight. So I'm rolling fire for a 6.
This is weird.
So,
This is so weird.
As you wake up, again, we'll cover this when you do wake up in full.
No ones are possible.
Unfortunately, you recognize that it's a dream, and you just hear laughter. You do not gain the benefits of a long rest.
Yep.
Same boat.
So, all right. Next up, come on down. Scissory, it is your turn for a watch.
As we're transitioning watch, can Aaron actually ask Scissory something?
No, he can't. Not at all.
No. I'm going like this so you can't talk to me.
La 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 la.
Sorry, Scissory, you know the area better than I do, but there seems to be a lot of wolves around here. Is that normal?
Is that normal, Len?
Make a nature check.
Okay. Please hold. 7.
You know wolves are in this area.
Okay.
That's it.
There's some wolves sometimes. I don't know. Why? You scared of them?
No, not that. It's that I've only seen wolves. No other animals. Maybe some shadow beast here and there, but nothing else.
I have no idea. I mean, I'll keep an eye out on them. For sure, if you want me to.
Something's off, so please.
Okay. Go sleep.
It's me. Do you really think I will try?
I have faith that you'll try, yes.
Have a good watch.
Thanks.
Yeah, he'll try to go to sleep.
Look at him. That's character development right there.
It really is.
Yeah,
Even
perfect.
had his sleeping potion ready.
All right.
Okay.
So, yeah. Avum is just like sleeping under his arm with this corked potion just ready.
It's a dark unletty.
Yeah, it's just one eye is just open.
Good. I haven't made an antidote yet.
He'd just be asleep
Wow.
forever.
Right.
Sleeping Beauty.
Yeah.
Gives me 8 more hours to figure it out.
We can dye his feathers while he's asleep.
He just goes back blue.
Oh no, that's was it Big Fat Liar where that happened or something like that?
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, wow, that's a nostalgia trip.
Anyway, I don't know where that came from.
Frankie Muniz.
He was younger.
Wow. Anyway,
I think that was during like
what?
the spy movies he did too.
Probably. So with that, Scissory, it's your watch.
Okay. Yeah, I'll like try to keep an eye on the wolves.
Okay.
If he's saying that he's concerned by them.
Go ahead and make a perception check.
Oh, I can go advantage. Good. That's a 20.
20. This time there doesn't seem to be that many or really any wolves going about. Seems to be a fairly calm night, mainly with birds flying overhead, nocturnal, because it's the Twilight Realm. What you would know is basically the light world's equivalent to owls.
Okay.
Your hero is standing at attention, giving slight watch as well.
Yeah, I think I'm mostly just... I think now that everyone's asleep and she is keeping watch, but she's just kind of like petting Hero and just like in the fields, you know? No one's around to watch it, so she's just kind of... Pretty straight expression, but...
He, sensing this, he does kind of lean in ever bit and just kind of almost nuzzles his head against yours to provide a little bit of comfort.
Nice boy.
We've had a rough day.
I'm really tempted, Mike. I'm really tempted to do psychic damage.
So Avum is Body's next target.
I love you, man. All right. The rest of your watch goes without incident. Kiza is then up.
He sees nothing.
He rolled a 2. So in case you thought the curse of helpful NPCs was broken last week,
Nope.
nope.
It's bad.
It's because they rejected Ivis. That's what happened. So then he became good automatically. And
Maybe you should just say, yo, Kiza, get the out of here.
Yep, exactly. So, with that, the evening events seem to go without incident as you all wake up. But it is noted Kiza is making a little bit of a breakfast for you all. But it is definitely noticeable while you did get a long rest, so you don't get exhaustion, Mark. Good news there. You just don't gain the benefits, so hit points or spells restored. You do notice that Adek still looks pretty tired from a restless sleep.
Oh, okay. That taken from someone who knows that look. What happened?
I think we're on the right path.
You saw something, didn't you, last night?
Oh yeah, whenever I get dreams, it's usually from someone who's trying to stop us, so probably we're doing the right thing.
Who this time? It's just like a rotating door at this point.
Was it as informative as mine, or just something messing with you?
It's just messing with me.
Who was it?
The fire witch.
Sorry.
Hey, we're under their skin a little bit, it sounds like, so...
They wouldn't want us getting any closer.
Would I have been able to make one of those potions overnight?
Those potions restore exhaustion. They don't necessarily regain health or spell slots.
No. I was just for the sake of having them done. Not
Which potions were you trying to make then?
That was the ones that, like, with the dark root and leaves. That we talked about last time. In case anyone gets...
Yes. Okay. Yes. At that point, go ahead and make an intelligence and proficiency check.
Oh, good memory.
Yes.
Add some Twilight shrooms that he had picked up earlier.
Yeah.
And then he'll try a sample piece and see if he needs to add any monster parts too. But you said with proficiency?
Yes, because this would be alchemy.
Without Alchemist Kit, I think.
That's
17?
intelligence and proficiency. 17?
Mm-hmm.
You are definitely able to make at least one. Because it's a newer potion, so it definitely takes a lot more of your time to figure out exactly how to reduce the root in the proper manner. But you're definitely able to at least get one that seems to be efficient. So
cool. Sweet. Pack that up and get ready with that.
And that's one of those that removes a curse, specifically as a reminder.
Cool.
Making notes of, we had this all around us this entire time and had no clue how to make this.
Well,
It's good.
Kiza, by the way, what's are you feeling okay to come with us? Can you handle yourself in the fight? Because it's not like we did that when we hung out together. So do you fight things or what?
Well, I can certainly try.
That's vague.
Well,
Had you properly trained?
I am more trained in the arts of magic, if you will.
Okay. Do you think you feel okay if you went with us? Or please, why are you dragging me on this thing?
No, I'll be more than happy to accompany you.
Cool.
I think what she's trying to say is we've died before, so as long as you're willing to potentially die.
You all have died before.
Well,
Well, one of us.
specifically, I did.
Scissor almost did as well.
Hmm.
That was pretty
And
early
admittedly, it was pretty dumb luck that I'm still here.
He thinks about it for a split second. He said, despite that new revelation, I think I'm still willing to accompany you all to this. Might as well see it through to some capacity.
Cool. You might learn a lot to help you. Would be my hope.
Certainly.
Okay.
Okay. So with that, if there's
Just keep looking at silent light.
if there's anything else you all care to do for the rest of the morning,
He will ask Cicely about the wolves if she saw anything.
No, I didn't really see many at all.
Oh.
So, I don't know.
I was probably just singing things. Sorry.
Well, or maybe there was just some near you when you were on watch and then they left by the time I was there. I don't know. Tell me if you see him again, I guess.
Let you know.
Cool. I feel like on the walk over, the only thing I might ask is I might ask if Kiza knows anything about. I guess I like as we're walking, I'll just kind of like go back up. I'll like run up to him and I'll be like, "Hey, question," and I say it really quiet, just in case anything's listening in. Do you know anything about fused shadows?
I know that it is part of our people's history, and that even the interlopers themselves are supposedly the ones who made them.
Mm-hmm.
Beyond that, they are supposedly very powerful relics. Can't say that I know much more beyond that. Besides the old wives' tales.
Okay. Interesting. I don't know if this person that's pretending to be the queen has access to them or not.
Don't think she would, but I wouldn't discredit it or discount it.
Why wouldn't you think she would?
If people really want to get things that they want, they'll find a way to get it regardless.
What does that have to do with not having a fused shadow, though?
I was saying, well, if she wants something to do with fused shadows, she'll find a way to get it.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I was just curious if you heard anything or if there were any like rumors going around about it.
Nothing that I've heard.
Okay.
Why do you ask?
I have a feeling that a fused shadow had something to do with this whole thing that happened to me. So.
Okay.
Yeah. So I just didn't know if you happen to know anything. I don't know what happened either, though, so, like, I'm still trying to figure it out.
Can't say that I do.
Okay. That's all she had to say, though.
Perfect. So, as you all continue to make your way to the Interlopers Palace, go ahead and make a survival check.
Is Aaron rolling an advantage again?
If
I
you
can
guys-
help him.
If you all want.
Yes. Help us out.
Help us, Aaron!
Nat 20 for 29.
Yeah, okay. Again, looking around, it is, as you start to get closer and closer, it is easier to spot. Because this time, where all the floating islands up in the sky seem to be ever just almost like specks, you notice that this one island is just growing larger and larger as you approach it. It is massive in scale, and does seem to be a structure atop it. So even with the 29, you are able to track toward, and you all are able to see as you get closer. Aaron, as you're flying above, go ahead and make a perception check for me.
It's still +9?
Yeah. You're still technically in a forest. You're not up to the island just yet.
Okay. 23.
23. You look down and you see a figure you haven't seen before. Seems to be almost patrolling the outer portion of this island. It is in heavy armor. Seems to be armor made of silver and gold, completely just covered head to toe with it, wielding a giant axe. And it just seems to be walking around.
All right. I'll stop the group before we get within view. Does that make sense?
Yep. It just seems to be doing a slight rotation.
And I'll tell them that is a patrol, heavy armor looking. So it's active.
Just one?
I've only saw one. There could be more.
Okay.
Just one we could sneak past, or we could dispatch
Potentially we could sneak past it. We'd have to wait till it's on the outer reaches of its patrol and then move. Does it seem like a long arc, or is it like a short path?
It seems to be pretty long from what you could tell, just observing it up in the sky.
Okay. Yeah. Potentially we could sneak past it. We'd have to wait for it to reach its furthest point.
It almost seems to be moving robotically.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if you think we can do it, we could definitely try. We can time it, right? Unless we just want to take care of it now, so it doesn't bother us later. But
I would prefer sneaking. I prefer sneaking.
Sure.
and just
I
be
don't
ready
know.
to take it down if it hears us.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so everyone go ahead and make stealth checks for me.
I cast my Pass Without a Trace.
Certainly can.
Nice.
So everyone at plus 10.
Yes. I forgot you had that.
It's like a straight plus 10, or is it plus 10 plus our modifier also?
It's your normal stuff plus 10.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh,
So,
shoot.
Kiza got 32 with that. So
37.
37.
Rolled really low, 29.
Aw.
Aw.
Got a 25.
25.
Oh, yeah, I
You're
did
gonna hate me.
disadvantage. Hold on. Oh, yeah, 25 still.
Okay.
You're gonna hate me. I rolled another nat 20. That's 38.
Okay.
You beat me by one! Why do you always beat me by one?
So you all have been forgotten by time.
They just don't exist.
You just
We walk backwards a ways and
just suddenly out of nowhere, you all just Homer Simpson out of reality, and just you all do manage to slowly make your way. Aaron, you stop for just a moment as you see this iron-clad creature. Just seems to pause for just a moment, and then keep on going on its path. You do get a good look at it, and you all are able to see again this armored creature that you've never really seen before. A deck, however, you can make either an Arcana check or a History check.
All right. is a
We'll pass that on, Trace.
27.
A what?
27.
Given your Gerudo heritage, there are legends of these types of creatures passed down from generation to generation. These things are known as iron knuckles.
An iron knuckle, interesting. Gerudo history.
Should we?
A deck with that 27, you would know that it is legend that iron knuckles were usually brainwashed Gerudos to serve Ganondorf during the time of the Hero of Time. It is according to legend, anyway, at this point.
Okay. Yeah, in history, they brainwashed people to fight. So I don't know. That could be a brainwashed person. I don't know.
Yikes. Okay.
So they're left over from before, you think?
Could be anybody.
Uh,
I mean, I don't think they get like unnaturally long lives necessarily, just because of that. So could be recent.
but you're saying they're Gerudo? Here?
No, well, isn't Twinrova Gerudo history? So
Yes, Twinrova is Gerudo history, but you don't know if they are Gerudo or not. You just know historically that's what they were.
yeah, they have a connection to Gerudo history, so they might have access to that knowledge.
Okay. So it means we might be on the right track.
Probably.
Okay.
Okay. But you're all able to make your way past, and as you're near the island, Avum, your watch begins to spin again like it did before the calamity occurred,
There we go.
and your eyes flash white as suddenly you feel yourself being shunted across time.
Is he still there physically?
Still there physically. But you all do see him just kind of go. You just see him get like stunt person, poles just out.
Why is he Skyriming?
Yeah,
What?
it's Skyrim Bear just so.
Yeah, you would have like reached out to either Aranis as like anyone who's close, just like
Yeah.
grabbed him real
Yeah,
quick.
I'll grab you.
Perfect. You
We'll all grab him.
perfect. You feel yourself being shunted through time, and then suddenly you are on your knees seeing an event unfold before you. You're in a circular chamber, and there are torches lit up everywhere. You see two large witches on brooms adorned in black robes, one with fiery hair, one with hair of ice. And you see before them is your grandmother. She is wielding her shield, and you just hear one of the one with the hair of ice. She goes, "Oh, she would make quite the puppet, don't you think, Koome?" And Koome looks at her and says, "Oh, quite the puppet, Kotake." I just see both of them with lights of energy go, "Yeah!" and go flying right towards Codette as she tries to raise her shield, and your vision ends. And that's where we're going to take a break.
I'm calling it now. She's in one of the suits.
So with that, we're going to take a break there for right now. So we'll be back here in about 10 minutes. Everybody, stay tuned for part 2 as we start a little bit of a dungeon crawl. This is going to be fun.
Yeah.
See you soon. And welcome back, my friends, to part 2 of Winds of Calamity. For those of you just now joining us, thank you so much for joining us. Our group of adventurers are continuing their exploration through the Twilight Realm, where they have just wound up to the Interlopers Palace, a destination they've been going to seek out a group of witches known as Twinrova, who may potentially be residing here, as well as look into the disappearance of Avum and Sisri's missing grandmother. Currently, our heroes are located beneath the floating island. So, as mentioned, you all do feel that gravity is slightly lighter here. You notice that it appears to be about 60 feet, or 100 feet up into the air. So what do you do?
Do I feel like I could carry someone up there?
You can certainly try.
At some point, weren't we saying that there's like some, like, I don't know, like some airstream or jump thing?
Just ready to jump.
You can certainly try.
Jump. I'm gonna trust it.
As far as Avum and Sisri know, is that generally when it comes to things like that, you can potentially use the gravity to your advantage to increase jump distances potentially. So you are certainly aware of that.
Is it like a particular place, or is it just gravity on its own here?
Basically, when you're around floating islands and things of that nature, that's where it seems to be that gravity functions the most strange.
Did Abe tell him about his vision, or
Oh,
we saw him?
Yeah, you saw him go
right?
that, and yeah. So what do you all do?
You alright?
Hey,
And you a little bit.
Thank you.
I have a hand in your face.
Yes. Seemed like I had one of those vision things again. This time I can't tell. Well, I'm fairly certain this was previous. I assume. I don't know. But anyways, I was in a chamber, and I saw the two witches. I'm guessing one of fire and ice. Does that describe them correctly?
Yep.
And looks dead deck, yeah. Alright, well. Call them the Song of Fire and Ice or whatever. Sorry. I believe they named each other. I can't. I wrote them down in my mind when I was listening to this, but now I can't read my handwriting.
Koume, Koume.
Nope.
Kotake.
Koume and Kotake.
Yep.
Would I know which one is related to Fire and Ice?
Yes, 1 second. Koume is the one of fire. Kotake is the one of ice.
Cool. But I saw Cadet with that mirror shield you were speaking of. But they... Looks like they did something to make her a puppet, they said. So they might have control over her.
Okay.
Yeah. So mentally be prepared to fight our grandmother. I thought she was just trapped, but...
No. Okay.
That could be
We
fun.
gently hit her.
That's also...
By the stick.
Yeah.
Let's also be careful with any of those armored things.
Yeah.
Iron Knuckles.
Iron Knuckles, sorry. But I think if you said that there were brainwashed people in them, your grandmother could very well be in one of them.
We've only seen one, though, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Good point.
So, caution all around.
I mean, do we want to check out that one, or do we want to leave
do we
that?
like take him down just in case?
If it is cadets, it'd be better to do it afterwards, maybe. We could take the witches down first if they are here.
Well, how about this? We'll only engage them if we have to. just to minimize any possibility of us hurting anyone innocent in all this.
I mean, so far, unless it's that demon thing that knows where we are, we have the element of surprise. Might as well keep it as long as we can. But if you guys say otherwise, I'm down for that as well.
Nope, I'm good.
I think that's okay to do for now. We might have to improvise though if something goes haywire. But let's not
It always does.
knock them out. Anybody we fight, just in case.
So, question. They kept mentioning your grandma's shield, though. Did you see the shield on the Iron Knuckle at all?
I think you can tell.
Guess what, though? I realized I can do something. So when we're in there, I have something that can maybe track objects.
Oh,
helpful.
that'd be useful.
So when we're in there, maybe we can look
Look
for
how
the shield.
awesome we are. We're so cool. My goodness. Okay.
Anyways, how are you getting up there?
You're right, Attic. Wow, I needed to hear that today. You know, it was a rough morning.
Positive affirmations.
All right.
A deck is too pure. He is too pure for this campaign, and I love it.
Such whiplash for me every time.
It's very like in a dark, dreary. Like we are not in a good situation.
As I say, we have been doing this for over a year, and I'm still not used to it.
Same.
Well, it's also because I look at him and I still see Zachary too. So sometimes part of it's like wondering if Zach would ever say that. I'm like, no, or at least not often.
Yeah,
So it's just a whiplash for me.
I love it. So,
Well, that being said, how are we getting up there? Well, more so, how are you guys getting up there?
I'm gonna jump.
Yeah, use your little legs and jump. You should just try jumping just for fun, Aaron.
He literally just gestures to his legs.
Yep, use them to jump.
You never know.
Well,
Do you want me to go first?
What did I tell you? Like back in Lorelei.
I forgot.
So I'm going first.
Sure, and I
Go ahead.
literally have chicken legs.
You can still try. I mean, if you go like
You wanna
2
hold my
feet, you can
hand?
just start flying.
I can jump with you.
I'll just fly up there. You can go first.
I mean, I can wait.
I just jump.
okay.
Yeah, Avon's like precedes you, and we both just jump.
All right.
Yeah.
Like,
Bo-
we're done waiting.
Both of you go ahead and make athletics checks.
Can it be acrobatic?
Actually, for this instance, acrobatics would work.
Yes. Parkour. Oh.
23.
23.
Twins.
That's a magical twin
As-
moment.
Naruto.
Believe it. The twins look at each other and just jump for it. Being instinctual at this point, having lived in the Twilight Realm, you manage to use your agility to find the right point for where gravity is at its weakest, and use that momentum to carry you up as you find a little bit of a stream that guides you up to the island itself. Yeah.
You want to go now? See how easy it was?
I'm just gonna go fly. Then he'll just take off like normal.
I have chicken legs too.
I'm gonna watch him just in case flying's weird.
Actually, for this,
I was curious about that
As-
actually.
as
Would
you
the flying
are-
be weird?
as you are flying with the lower gravity, I will need you to make an acrobatics check.
Okay, figured as much.
It's like when you invert your controller by accident.
This-
I
This
hate
is-
that.
So, yes, that's
Yeah, I'm
pretty
getting
much.
ready to try to save his life just in case.
Yeah, that's pretty much what's happening here.
24.
24. As you go and fly, you're used to requiring a bit more down thrust in order to get you off, and you are able to get off the ground fairly easily, but then another flap, and you are unstable for a split second, and you are wobbling ever so slightly. You feel as though the lower gravity with that one thrust was enough to almost potentially rip one of your wings off. It was so intense. But then you managed to stabilize again and get slightly used to the lower gravity, but it's still very weird. But you're a strong enough flyer that you're able to adjust rather quickly enough to fly up the 100 feet.
Oh, that was weird.
So Keys is going to look at you, Adek. He's going to go, and goes up just fine.
All right, I will follow up then.
All right, athletics or acrobatics, your choice.
That is athletics 19.
Right, as you jump up again, it's very strange sensation, feeling your the weight that's on your body just be ever so lifted and lightened, but you're able to land, and all of you are there, and what you see before you now is there's an outer wall to this palace. It's run down in certain portions as almost dead vines reach over it. It seems to be almost standing strictly because of them. Over the wall, from what you can see reaching upward, there is a massive tower going upward into the sky, attached to another building. It seems to be the only remnants of this place, but you're currently on the outside wall. There is a door, but it appears to be run down. What do you all do?
Oh, that was fun. Yo, I'm sorry. Scissor, can you speak up? I think you are.
Sorry, I tried out that thing that you were telling me with, like, the just mouthing out words before you say it.
All right. No, did it work?
Didn't really do anything.
Did it change anything?
No.
No.
But
Changes sometimes what I say, but
I usually say what I say, you know. But anyway, that was fun. Yes. I miss doing that. What? Do we just go in the front door?
Yeah, does any of the architecture here match up with your vision?
Good question.
me?
Yeah, you. I didn't have a vision.
No, it was on the inside. It was like a circular chamber, so I didn't see any of this.
No windows,
None that you
doors, exits, anything?
It was just kind of like focused on what I saw. Kind of blurry.
Circular chamber, though. Tower?
Could be.
Like big enough for that tower?
Okay.
I don't like how easy it is to just walk in.
And for those listening in podcast, we just shrugged. Gotta remember
Yes.
that detail.
I was just thinking
We
that.
should.
Shrug? Wink, no wink. I mean, we say when we wink all the time, so might as well say when we
Alright,
shrug.
spies. You tell us what to do, because we're the dum-dums, apparently.
I'm not a spy.
I am.
Oh, but Kiza.
You know
Like
that.
your organization, yeah, you're totally a spy. We're
Yeah.
really good at putting out spies. We found like 3 of them now. So.
What do you
Overt
call-
agent and spy.
Okay.
Also, there is a big iron thing on patrol, exactly where we're standing, so we might want to move.
No, that thing is now 100 feet below you.
Down below.
Oh, that was on down below.
Yes,
Oh, okay, I was thinking
below.
it was on where
No.
we were going. I gotcha.
You walk
So-
past it, so.
Now understood.
I can't do that object locating thing. That only lasts for 10 minutes. So, gotta be smart with how we do that one.
So it'd be better if you were inside.
Yeah.
I mean, is there any
Maybe we
other
would
way
keep her
than the
close.
door? I mean, all I see is the door. So unless you
You can
guys,
definitely go through there. I mean, you just go first, just see what happens.
You're currently in the outer wall, so.
I mean, yeah, unless there's another way to go, I'll go through the door if you want.
No, I'm going. just go.
That traps.
And no one
Alright,
listens
okay.
to super spies. Okay.
Oh!
I was going to say we'd at least check it for traps first. before
And
we
I
just walk
have,
right
I
through it.
literally have my hand on the door.
Oh.
Okay, fine.
Yeah. Well, the door is run down, like it's off its hinges.
Oh, okay, okay.
There's not a trap laying on the other side of
Yeah,
it.
so go with
It's
that.
not like a bear trap.
Yeah, yeah. Go ahead and make
Giant.
go ahead and make a perception check.
Ooh. Us?
Oh, I will.
Scissory, since she's at the door.
13.
I'm right there
13.
with her.
You're looking. You don't really see that many traps. However, you do hear a peculiar sound. It sounds like almost like the flapping of bat wings. It seems to be a pair of them.
Wings. Wink, no wink. Super spies.
That enough.
Healed up. Hand ready. I'm ready whenever you guys are. And the passive trace is still up to you if we need it. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah, that lasts for an hour.
Perfect. Yeah, so
I
we
was
can all
ready just in
sneak
case,
in.
yeah. You can sneak in.
Are you all trying to?
Do we see them yet, or just hear them?
You are currently still behind the door. You just hear them, but you don't see any traps. All you're hearing is that sound.
We'll sneak in.
All right, go ahead and make stealth checks for me.
Oh, I lost a nat 20. No. Disadvantage.
Do you have exhaustion?
No.
No, I just had disadvantage with stealth.
He has heavy armor.
My armor.
Oh, got it.
Yeah, armor is fun.
24.
31.
Keys with stealth is
34.
23.
Sorry, yeah, 34.
34.
sorry.
34. What'd you get?
What? 22.
22. Okay. As you all make your way through the door, you look, and what you see is another re-dead knight just patrolling around. Far off in the distance has his back turned. But you do see what appears to be two skull-like creatures wreathed in blue flame with bat wings on the side of their skull, just floating around in distance that do appear to notice you. They are looking right at you as you walk through the door. And
Like, literally hear that sound in my head.
so with that, everyone, go ahead and roll for initiative.
Yeah.
So you all will be right down here at the gate.
Okay.
That's right, I do have the alert feed. I forgot if I picked up the alert feed on Aaron yet. I did.
Yep, you did a while ago.
That's right, sharpshooter. That's why I haven't picked up yet.
You should. Give you
And
No, I
advantage all the
should.
time.
Avon,
23.
a deck.
6.
Scissory,
Hold on. 24.
what's your dexterity?
15.
19.
Okay. And Aaron.
28.
Okay. With that, Aaron, you are up first.
Okie dokie. I think he is going to just.
Oh.
Sorry,
No, you're good.
bonus action.
Yep.
He's going to cast Hunter's Mark on one of the flaming skulls. I think the one in the middle.
Blue bubble is what this enemy is called, and I'm not joking.
Blue bubble.
We
Yes.
fought
Cool.
the bubbles before too.
Yeah,
Or
you
the fire
fought
bubbles.
red bubbles then. Welcome to Zelda.
Bubbles!
Yes, these things are called bubbles.
Okay, the middle blue bubble.
Perfect. So perfect. Yeah, no, dude, trust me, I get it. It's ridiculous.
And then I'm going to just launch 2 arrows at it.
Perfect. You cast it and then pull back with 2 arrows knocked. Go ahead and fire.
First arrow is going to be a 22 to hit.
That hits.
And second one is going to be a 28 to hit.
Both those hit.
Awesome. $18 piercing.
Okay. Perfect.
And then how high is it? How tall is
the tower? Is 60.
Ceiling.
Currently, you're in an open courtyard. The tower is currently 60 feet up.
Okay. I'll just take off about like 50 feet just to keep out of range of stuff.
Perfect. Sounds just fine. With that, Kiza is up. And he is going to go ahead and take a little bit of fire forms into his hand, and he's going to go ahead and try to hit the one that Aaron just attacked. And that might hit 15. That hits.
Nice.
These are floating skulls. They do not have so, but it is still standing. As it goes, and it just causes it to get launched back ever so slightly. And with that, Sizra, you're up.
So this other one, like here.
Yes.
That is not what we saw down below, right?
No.
That's the one we saw at the camp.
Correct. These
They're like
are
these zombie guys or something.
Yeah, they look almost undead, almost mummy type, with a giant sword just at their back.
Okay. Yeah, I just got to glance at the others and be like, yeah, I could kill that thing, right?
Huh?
I like look at the others and be like, I could kill that thing, right? Because we were all saying we need to knock people out, but
I mean, that's not an iron knuckle.
Yeah, no, that's not. No, yeah.
perfect. And I just bonus action click my boots.
I love it.
At least she asked for permission.
Yes.
Let's get
And
toast again.
I'll just try and then I just rush over. I kind of with my boots I go like really fast.
Perfect.
And I go attack it. That is a 22.
That hits.
Cool. I'll do a smite in here. Just take care of it quickly. You got extra D1. I mean, D8.
Yes.
D1, yes.
A D1. Yes. Yes. Please. No, you do get it. Yeah, you get
I
that.
want to make a D1. Okay, perfect.
I'm pretty sure there is a joke D1 out there, and you do.
I want it. It's beautiful.
Like a D2, I think.
Oh, there is. It's called a coin.
I think someone actually made like an actual like die of it.
No, I know Kraken has a coin that you can get with some of their metal sets. So
Yes. 26 damage.
whew.
Nice.
All right. Perfect. As you just and lightning comes striking down as you go for your first attack.
Oh yeah, I have a second attack. I forgot.
Yep. You're good.
I'm not used to that. I think that one misses though. That is a 8.
8? Yeah, that one misses. As this one just takes it and it just stumbles back, and in your excitement, you try to stab it again where it once was, but ever so slightly miss as it's still reeling back from your first attack.
I would say it's at this one is like she seems like still pretty like upset with everything that went down. So this one isn't excitement like I'm having fun. She's just like I'm going to kill this thing. Like really kind of mad.
So
Great, something I can hit.
it is your wolf's turn now. It is Hero's turn now.
Hero.
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 I want him to go get this guy.
Perfect. Go ahead and make a attack roll.
Okay, that is a 16.
That hits.
Perfect. Oh my gosh, I can't get this other D4 out of my thing. Oh my gosh, it's stuck. Okay. 7.
All right, it's still standing, but just barely, as it seems like, and just seems to be slightly flying in the air. You see its flame flicker out for a brief moment and then come back to life. Avum, you're up. Well, wait, yeah, he only gets 1 attack. Oh, strength saving throw on this thing's part.
Yes, I forgot about that.
That is a 19.
Oh yeah, he's good.
All right. Now, Avum.
They're way stronger than I thought they would be.
I rolled
way stronger than I thought.
I rolled really well.
Still, way stronger than I thought they'd be.
Fair.
He'll take out his pistol, make a steady aim, and I'll aim at the Re-Dead Knight.
Perfect. Go ahead and make an attack roll.
I'll be natural 20.
Let's go.
As 2 of them probably would have missed. He's like, I'll go with this version.
Yep. As you're just looking through time, as your watch is spinning, you find the one that seems to be the most potent. So
I don't know why, Alvin, actually. It's just like, it's always like, really bad. Bad. Okay.
yeah,
And then the last one will be better. Alright.
D&D.
9, 16, plus sneak attack. 27 points of damage.
You go. You just boom, and you just see it, and it just a beam of arcane energy surges through the pistol and goes flying out and strikes the Re-Dead Knight right into its neck, and the force of it tears itself and loose from its body as it just goes flying.
All right, that was quite effective.
Good night.
That was great.
All right, that's my turn.
That I'm not even mad. That was impressive, y'all. With the twin power right there, that was awesome.
Let's go.
All right, this one's gonna go ahead and fly over to your wolf buddy. It's gonna go ahead and make a bash attack. As it's gonna go ahead and ram right into Hero Scissory. So that might actually miss. Does a 9 hit?
No.
As it just goes and it just Hero sees this and just steps out of the way, moves its hind legs out of the way, out of the momentum of where the blue bubble is going, and that is going to miss. The other one is then going to go ahead and try and attack it as it's right in front of him. Does a 15 hit?
Yes.
Okay. He'll take 6 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And plus an additional 7 points of necrotic damage. And he is currently incapacitated.
He's actually, I'm pretty sure if he has 13 hit points, that was exactly what needed to poof him away. Right?
As it hits him, and you just see him evaporate into particles.
You just see Avum's like, Hero!
No.
All right.
Drop to my knees.
No. With that, Adek, you're up.
Alrighty. Well, I'll take aim at the injured one already with my force cannon and take a shot.
Okay.
26 to hit.
That hits.
That is for 9 force damage.
All right, as you just take it and you see that, and you take your force cannon as And it is dead. Again.
And then I will shoot at the second one for a 23 to hit.
That hits.
And that is 13 force damage.
Perfect. All right. It gets knocked back ever so slightly. Just hear. All right. Is that your turn then?
I'll step in front of these two.
Okay. Back to the top of the order. Aaron, you're up.
All right, bonus action. I'm going to move my Hunter's Mark to the only remaining one.
Perfect.
And 2 arrows headed its way.
Perfect.
First one is 29 to hit.
That hits.
Awesome. Second one
Is the take a
is...
turn? Did I miss one? Did I blank out
No.
Kiza's turn?
Kiza goes right after Aaron.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was
So-
blanked
He had a
out.
firebolt or something.
Yeah, he did a cantrip.
Okay. I was looking at something else and got
Yeah,
You are
no
good.
worries. I get it, man. I know you're looking out.
30 for the second one to hit.
Okay. To hit, yeah, no, that hits.
Okay. So that's going to be
Yeah.
3d8 with a d6. No,
Yep.
2d6. That fell. Whoops, it's a
Yeah, you're good, man.
Should roll that. Cool. Okay. 16 piercing.
Okay.
Sorry. 24 piercing. I forgot the +8. with
Okay.
the stuff.
That does change as you knock both arrows, just Legolas style, and fire both. It lands. Both of them land right into its skull and the flame dissipates, and it is dead.
Nice. And I'll come back down.
Perfect. All right.
You guys were the best. You guys were awesome.
I appreciate you know what?
Thanks.
I appreciate the positivity.
Yeah, we're amazing. Look at you guys. That was
All I
awesome.
needed. Yeah. Just kind of like this my sword, get all the gross blood off of it because it's cursed, especially, or whatever. It just like, blah.
Sorry for being so loud. I didn't want to risk any of the things cursing us.
That's fine.
Well,
Probably
let's
gonna be-
move then and not be here in case something is
Yes.
coming here.
Yes,
Good idea.
absolutely.
You all, as you begin to move, you all audibly hear, "Oh, welcome to our castle. It is a pleasure to have you finally for a little bit of a visit."
Thank you for welcoming us as your guests. We are excited to see you soon.
So are we, darling. So are we.
Do you want to make this quick and just bring us to you? Is there an easier way to do this?
Oh, where's the fun in that? Where's the fun in that, darling?
Okay, good.
Well, get ready to die, okay? Just prepare yourself.
Guess you're not that excited.
Ooh. Okay. Ooh.
Oh, we know who you are. In time, in time.
And just starts walking towards whatever
Yep.
entrance or door he sees.
So the entrance would be obviously the massive gate that you see that seems to be closed at the moment.
Anything weird about that red thing?
Yeah, you notice that it appears to be a fountain that is almost just outpouring crimson, like it's maybe potentially blood. Yeah, and I wish I could do. I wish every fiber of me wishes I could do the Twin Rova theme. One, it's a great theme, but yeah.
Can I do divine
Thanks.
sense around here just to see if there's anything, especially around like the fountain and stuff like that?
Yeah, go ahead and do so.
Okay.
And that's 60 feet, 30 feet. What's the range on it now?
I think it's 60, but let me make sure. Yeah, 60 feet.
Okay. As you are you do sense, obviously, as you normally do, you do sense Sprite, since she is more fey. In a weird sense, you do also sense other fey-like beings coming from the tower.
Okay. Just kind of point to the tower. Sense something like kind of similar to Sprite. The same feeling. Over there.
A sprite?
Sort of? I don't know.
Interesting.
Bye, Silent. Nice playing with you.
Just right into
The camera.
Well, I guess there's only one way to find out, but good to know.
Do you guys... How big is this whole area? Because I was gonna kind of... I'm trying to figure out when I should cast my locate object.
It seems to be pretty big, and also just quick note chat. I am gonna have to change things for the sake of the game, so things will not be 100% to Zelda. Just a heads up. So just letting you all know. So with that,
I don't know either way, so you're good.
Yeah.
yeah. So with that,
Because the range of it is 1,000 feet.
you gather that potentially that could do something, but you're not sure.
Okay. Is there like a place that I can see, at least from the outside, it looks like there's like a middle location that would be like a safe one, like time to cast it?
It's really hard to tell because, again, you don't know how far down or even out it goes.
True.
So it's really hard to tell.
Okay. Because a lot of this is probably I'm assuming going to be theater of the mind, right?
Possibly.
So is there a way you could like let me know if there's a place where Scissors sort of feels like we're in the middle, and if you want me to roll for it, that's okay too. I just mean on like not like a height thing, but like if we're seeing the whole building.
This is, as far as what you can tell, seems to be the whole building that's still standing.
Okay, I think I might just be having trouble picturing everything. That's why I'm kind of like asking. I'm kind of relying on you to tell me.
So basically,
like, is a good middle.
In all honesty, if that's what you're asking for, from Scissors' knowledge, this is all she's seeing of the building that's still standing. Everything else is completely rubble. She doesn't know if there's anything as far as, except for the tower. She doesn't know if there's anything lower. It's kind of hard to tell. This might be the best place. You're not sure.
Okay.
Is there a lot of depth to the landmass we were on when we were looking at from below?
Yes, there is. There is definitely depth to this island below, akin to Skyloft if you're to pull from Zelda. So
less than 1,000 feet of depth.
Possibly yes. Well, for certainly yes, because it's 100 feet up. So yes.
Okay.
Oh, true.
You could probably cover this whole island with 1,000 feet, and that's huge.
Okay. Yeah, should I just do it now then?
If you
See.
want to. Get a direction
Okay.
at least.
Is it a one-time cast for you, or?
I don't have a lot of. I mean, this one's like kind of one of my big ones. I don't have like much, so I would say this is
if
probably
we
the
walk
only
to the
time.
perimeter, you could even like triangulate it a little bit if you go a little ways and just like point a direction, and we can get a
Sure.
Just
Go
point
straight
spot.
to the wall. Forget about anything else of this dungeon. Just get straight to
What?
the end.
There we go.
I know it
Bomb
clips,
arrows.
but no.
What's up,
I
bomb
think that
arrows? I can go
vortex,
through a wall if
maybe
you
with my
want.
magic, we can clip right through the walls. Yeah.
Yeah, if you want to do it, I think this would be a good spot to do it, just to know
Okay.
direction. But it's up to you.
Sure. Okay, let's do it then. So I'll do locate object. How it works is I can describe or name an object that's familiar to you. So I'm thinking of Codette's shield specifically.
Okay.
You can sense the direction of the object's location as long as that object is within 1,000 feet of you. If the object is in motion, you'll know the direction of the movement.
So with this, you picture it in your mind, that shield that you've seen growing up. And what you pick up on is that you definitely do get a ping. But it's not coming from up in the tower. This one seems to be coming from almost the building to the right. But something about downward into the rock.
Okay.
So potentially in a lower level that you don't know about.
Okay. So I'll point it out to them. I'll be like, that looks like where the shield is the least. Down.
It's a separate
go
building
there
or a
first?
building that's attached to the main structure.
It's the main structure, so there's the tower, and then a building next to the tower. So what
Okay.
you're seeing on the map right now, that there's nothing.
Okay.
Okay. I think I can. I think I'm picturing it properly.
Yeah.
But we'll see. No promises. Just saying. So who else? So I'll be like, do you want to check there first then?
Yeah, if you think it's important.
Yeah.
Either way,
Okay.
that's what we need to find. So. Okay.
So we'll
Any-
head to the direction of the building.
Okay, well, first there's only really one entrance. It's currently what looks to be a door that is currently closed.
I will look to Aaron.
Anyone want to
have-
check for traps?
Thing you like to do?
I will check for traps.
You
While he's
guys,
doing that, I'm gonna look at the fountain. Just look it over, just to see if there's anything more to it beyond that. It might look like blood, just to make sure he wasn't missing anything.
And there currently are what appears to be almost like torches lighting both sides of this door. So Aaron and Avum, go ahead and make investigation perception checks for me.
Investigation or perception?
I'm sorry, Avum is investigation, Aaron's perception.
Perception. Okay.
14.
14, okay.
Modified 20.
Modified 20. Aaron, you're looking around and there doesn't appear to be any traps, but there also doesn't appear to be any latch or handle to automatically open up this door. Avum, as you're looking, appears to be a normal fountain, just with blood instead of water.
Don't like that.
There is no latch, so there's no way to actually open it. Okay.
As far as you can tell.
I don't know how I'm opening this.
Does an attic punch things? Pretty good. Tear doors off hinges.
I mean, do you want me to try to tear it down?
I don't know. If there's no way to open the door. But you don't have to. I don't know.
I can try. Sure. This place looks like it's falling apart anyway. Maybe it will be easy.
Aaron just steps aside and I don't want to be in front of that.
Step back, everybody. Let me through. And I will I don't know, I guess trying to take the door down.
All right. How are you doing that?
I'm going to, like, is it hinged or anything? Like, how is this attached?
This is one of those cases of it appears to be more of akin to a portcullis, so it seems to be more of something that would go up and down.
So
Okay,
it
so it
looks-
goes into the ground or, like, folds down forward?
Up, down.
So it slides up and it slides down.
Slides up
Okay.
and down.
Okay. So I will try to lift it then.
Okay, go ahead and make an athletics check.
I'll help. Can I help him?
Sure.
23.
17.
17. You go a deck and Scissory, both of you are lifting up, and you are able to get slightly up, just barely off the ground. Like maybe it's just a couple of inches. There's something that seems to be pushing against the gears ever so slightly. There's
Seemed
resistance.
like in all the other places there was some sort of, I don't know. Sometimes there was.
Can you
I don't
shadow
know.
under the door and see if there's a way to get in there, Avum?
Yes, we're like holding it.
Oh, that works. I'll run up and shadow if there's a shadow there to try and get under.
Yes, there is definitely light within it, and as you shadow on in this main room, you enter this room that is currently empty. There is what?
No, I was expecting like 4 enemies, like when
Yeah.
with the other door we went in, and be like,
No.
no.
This is small in nature. To the left, there appears to be the stone tower that you saw, but there doesn't appear to be any cleared passageway just yet. And let's see. And then there is a passageway that is open to your right, which seems to be the building that you saw. And on the back, there are, interestingly, three images of suns on either side, and there does appear to be a orb in the center of the room that has an element of light shining down into the center.
Alright, well, I'll start taking off right, since that's where the mirror is. We'll just forget about everyone else, and I'll just go explore on my own.
Yep.
No, I'm just kidding, I'm just joking. No, I'll turn around and do dancing lights on the door, just to see if there's some sort of mechanic that's stopping this from opening, or anything he can do to help unlock this door.
As you look and cast dancing lights, suddenly in glowing cyan, you see written in Twiley on the back door, saying, to enter the palace, they will have to draw, the Twiley will reveal, Twiley will reveal itself. Oh my gosh. Okay. Can you tell I'm reading my own notes? So to enter, there we are. To enter, draw upon that which is spilled, and show the symbol of our people. So to enter, draw upon that which is spilled, and show the symbol of our people.
Yeah, I'll read that to you guys on the other side. This is what I see. I was wondering if the fountain had to do with anything, but
You said the fountain was filled with blood?
it looked like.
Well, you spilled blood, so
Scissory and Adek, I need you to both make Constitution saving throws as you're both trying to. I'm sorry, Strength saving throws as you're trying to keep this up.
okay, Ava, for the holding that, you're going to have to help me out. What does the symbol of your people mean?
You basically describe it as the symbol of the Twilight as a circular motion with almost tight veins going out. Is what you basically see whenever a portal of Twilight opens up. That's basically akin to the symbol of the Twilight.
I'll do minor illusion on the ground so you can see it before the door closes.
Okay. Scissory and Avum? Or a deck? 3.
I am going to use Flash of Genius as well to make it a 24.
24. Scissory, you just... you can't hold it any longer. A deck... with the 24, you are able to catch it, but it's ever so slightly as it's, you don't get your fingers stuck, but it's just barely, you're just barely holding up as you're currently sweating bullets.
Is there any like rocks or anything like crumbling rocks or anything in here that I could put into wedge?
You can certainly, yes, there's to wedge to hold up, questionable. Rocks you can find, yes.
Yeah, I mean, if just anything that would help make sure it doesn't crush his fingers is kind of what he's looking for.
Okay, go ahead and at that point I'd say go ahead and make a perception check.
Natural 2024. I see all the rocks I want to see.
You do see one that seems to be fairly heavy and fairly sturdy.
Yeah, that's gonna be fun. Yeah. Okay, I'll attempt to move it.
Make an athletics check.
Okay.
While he's doing that, is there like a place on the door where he could potentially draw this symbol?
You can
that he saw?
You can, if you want to draw on the door, you certainly can.
Sure. He will copy the drawing as best of his ability.
So, taking something and then drawing it onto the door. A deck or Avum, what'd you get for your athletics?
13, 15 down to 13.
You are pushing it and just pushing it, and it's very hard. You just keep pushing it, and right as you about get to the door, Aaron, you are able to draw it based upon what you can see with the symbol that Avum provided, and
oh, that worked?
Yeah, the door opens up.
Oh.
Yeah, sometimes brains over bronze.
As you see, as Avum is just sweating bullets as he's just trying to get this rock over there.
There's a rock?
I was attempting the bronze
Wow.
version. It's not my cup of tea.
I give Aaron a little shove, like a friendly shove, good job. I didn't think about that. I was just kind of freaking out of this. I should give more blood to people. All I was thinking of.
Fair, but the fountain, yeah, that was, to be fair, kind of a given considering.
Mm-hmm.
Might want to keep our eyes out for any more puzzles. I mean, these seem already tricksy people, but I was just thinking back to the tower we found, and that one.
If you want to get a vial of that stuff, I got a paintbrush. We can paint things if we need to later on, just in case.
Oh, in that
have
fountain?
it on hand. Yeah, get a vial of the blood, and I have a paintbrush just in case we need it for something later.
I got in trouble for the last vial of stuff I grabbed. If you
fine, I'll be the twin that does the vial. I take a vial out of his hand and I go over and fill it up with blood.
To be fair, Abel, you should have known better. All things considering.
I mean, to be fair, I don't think I should have known better, but all right. I knew better afterwards.
We told you it's a secret.
It's a secret to everybody.
Later.
So, with that, again, just to provide the image, you do see to the left there appears to be what would be the area for the tower, but there is currently no passageway. The passageway to the right is clear and open, and then on the back wall there are 3 symbols of suns, and then there's a light source, almost like an orb, shining, and then it just shines almost like a spotlight down to the center of the room. So that's everything that you see.
Does it look like the light can be maneuvered? by anything, or is it just like a hole in the ceiling with some other source?
It looks to be a hole in the ceiling coming from another source.
Okay. I'll just sketch the 3 suns. Is there anything from those that I would glean from history as like a twilight, or like recognize the difference between, or is it just
this
symbols?
Arcana or history can work with this.
Can I do it as well, even though I feel like I probably don't have as much of a chance of knowing? Okay.
Probably do better than me. 14.
No, I didn't do better than you. I have a 7.
Unclear. It's weird that there would even be sun symbols here anyway.
True. Oh yeah, so it's not like the orb, like the weird orb that gives us.
No, these are
Like,
are full on suns on the back wall. There's 3 of them.
Since they are suns, do I have any idea what that might mean? Like 3 of them?
Again, Arcana or history.
I will roll this with. Even though I probably won't.
That's
We'll get it.
19.
19. This is something that does have a connection with the Gerudo. These are typically sun switches, so usually they need the correct one that is provided a source of light will typically open a passageway.
Is there any way to figure out the right one?
Hard to tell.
Okay.
They're usually what you know is they're usually meant to be very tricky, almost very tricky to determine for purposes of protection.
Okay.
A deck.
Yep.
Do you recognize anything about these? I don't seem to quite recognize them as Twilight.
Yeah, I think they're Gerudo thing to... You need to shine light on the correct one.
Why would Gerudo things be here? If it's an Interlopers Palace. And it's...
Well,
my ancestors, wasn't that Sheikah?
this could be the 2 witch related, though, because they have connections to Gerudo
I see.
history. Yeah, does this like totally different than all the other architecture? Like, do they stand apart entirely?
Right now, the architecture seems to be fairly consistent with what you've seen with the Twilight Realm, though this one, actually, this would appear very ancient in nature, so it wouldn't look exactly like modern day Twilight.
The suns, though, does that like stand apart as being like absolutely different, totally like brand new versus old, or
that
like recent additions or whatever?
You know what? That I would say would be an investigation check.
Sure. That's a 26.
Nice.
Okay.
We're done.
Sorry.
We're all of us are just done for the day.
I was gonna say, all right, Silent, but your camera hates you tonight, apparently.
I don't know. It's usually just once, but
I feel like we did that one time during a fight where all of a sudden, like half of us were gone. You came back. We're like, where'd people go?
that was with beacons, I think.
Is that what that was?
I think. But anyway, so with that, a deck, with the 26, these are not necessarily new. They appear to be old enough to match the architecture, so there is some sort of an ancient connection.
Okay.
I guess I just didn't expect Gerudo architecture here in the Twilight Realm, but yeah, if
Well,
witches
who knows
were
how long these witches were here?
right. So the witches have Gerudo backgrounds. Is that right?
They have a connection, yeah. I don't know if they are Gerudo or just... But they're part of our history. But yeah, I think, like that light, if we can figure out a way to get those to the suns, or the right sun, it might do something.
now the question is, how do we figure out which one's the right one?
Maybe
else?
there's some strange thing that Avon can find and read to us.
And to be fair, sounds like we might need a mirror shield that could adequately move the sun, unless we find some other metallic thing that would work like it, right?
Oh wow! I'm glad you guys
blanking-
are around.
I'm blanking on your name. That's Bard. What's your name again?
He's
Sorry,
rude.
just
Bard.
usually
He's
I'm better with names.
rude.
Usually I'm better with names.
Keith
It's
is
Do you have
my
like a
fault.
spy name? We'll call you the Bard or something.
No,
we have
Keith-
Maverick
No.
and Goose.
Look,
No.
Let me see
you
your
can
sword.
try to do your fan fiction all you want. Yes, Scisri told me about it.
I don't like
Oh
Maverick.
yeah, we read a couple chapters.
That's a
It's quite
topic
amusing.
Hey
for
man, can I
another
read
day.
your fan fiction?
She'll burn you all.
Oh, it's
Whoa.
already.
Jesus.
Nick would love it. Are you
Give me your
kidding?
sword.
As a DM, it's already burned to the crowd.
Fan fiction.
So he looks. He takes out his rapier and he hands it to you.
How reflective is it?
It's a rapier. It's not very reflective. It doesn't have enough of. It doesn't have a really big surface to it.
Oh, I mean,
It's-
I have a metal
this-
shield.
I was gonna say,
Were
this
you
is-
asking for something reflective?
Yeah, I was gonna say this is not like was it Mask of Zorro where it's just this gleaming light.
Hey, he's a bard. I don't know. He could have just polished it.
Oh, absolutely. You never know.
Do I
Okay,
sense
thank you.
now that I'm in the building? Do I sense a particular like doorway or direction with this shield
To the right.
to the right? Okay. So I'll just be like, just to let you guys know, shield is over there.
Yeah,
We
Right.
see no access to the tower either from here.
No.
Is that what you
I-
said? No
Yeah,
access to the tower section?
Yeah, the tower's completely cut off, or at least no clear path.
Okay.
Well, if you only
Yeah.
have a limited time on your aura, Scissory, maybe we should head down that way and we can always come back.
Sure.
We
I wanna
still
waste
need
it.
You guys are the brains, honestly. I'm still pretty out of it. So you just go for it. Whatever you think is good, I'm down.
So, do you guys want to try the right door? We need something to reflect the light.
I don't have anything. And maybe if we get the mirror, we can do it.
Yeah.
I mean, I have a metal shield. I can attempt to see how reflective it is, but
Yeah, I have a sentinel shield. I don't know how shiny that is.
even we'll put it in light and just kind of see how it reflects to the wall.
It's pretty reflective up to a point, but there's a point of where it just kind of disperses. It is not really focused. So it does make it to the wall, but it's not as focused, if you will.
Yeah. Yeah, I really do think this is what the mirror shield will be for.
Okay.
Let's go.
All right. So
Head to the right.
as you enter into this room is also generally empty. The northeastern walls are still standing, but have elements of rubble just collapsed. But it seems to be enough of the wall is still up, and that it is supported. In the center of the room, there is a chandelier hanging from the ceiling. It looks to be dimly lit, but also it is kind of formed into almost a bowl in the center. Scisri, it's still been about 10 minutes, and as you are sensing, you do sense that the ping is coming from kind of below you and forward, if you will. I'm trying to be as descriptive as I can be. So.
Okay. So I keep kind of pointing them out, like where it's going as we're walking.
Just
It's not
imagine
moving
she just
though,
has her
right?
hand
It's
out.
Stationary.
Yeah, is it stationary lit from what I can tell?
Still seems to be stationary.
Okay.
And just as we're going, everyone will just be looking around just to see if anything does pop out as murals or more instructions or more anything he sees. He'll do dancing lights again just as we're walking, just to see if anything does come up like before.
Go ahead and make a perception check.
22.
As you're looking, you look up at the chandelier, and it's hanging from an odd structure that appears to be the one that can almost be, if enough weight is applied to it, it can potentially open something. It's activated like a switch of sorts.
That's odd. Kind of points up. Sends the lights to the chandelier. That might be something of use.
Well, you want to put the little lights on them?
The chandelier is currently still lit. So.
No. Well, wait. Well, leverage.
I mean, jump on it and pull it down?
I was just pointing it out. Yeah, I mean, we can attempt it if we think it could be useful.
Yeah, is there like a clear I'm sorry, I know you know me by now, let you know
yes.
Theater of the Mind kills me. So is there a clear path to where I'm sensing that the shield is? Okay, sounds good. But is there any open doorways, or are they all closed right now?
Right now, there are no doorways.
Or nothing, okay.
The only thing you're thinking are chandeliers, and there's currently like some collapsed walls with rubble, but still everything seems to be holding up just fine. It's not like this room is going to come collapsing down on you at any second. There's still enough support to it. So, yeah.
Cool.
Do you want me to jump and try to...
Yeah, let's try. Let's do it.
All right.
Right.
I will try to jump to grab the chandelier.
Go ahead and make an athletics check. You're just jumping straight up then?
I'll do a running straight up jump,
okay,
yeah.
So 10 feet, great.
I rolled a 20 total. Yes.
20. Perfect. You do manage to get up there and jump, and you do use your weight and try to yank it down, and you just hear the chandelier does come, and you hear and you see the switch come forth, and then with that you hear stairs come forming down to the ground.
There we go.
Oh, great.
Do I feel any sense of it pulling back up, or is it just hanging there?
You sense it starting to pull back up.
Go.
I just rush down there. Especially trying to make as much time last from the spell as I can.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. You go running down.
They're all there. I'll run too.
Okay. As you go running, you let go and you just feel it, and you just see it starting to raise back up, and you start running back down. Dex, since you're the last one and that you let go, I'm going to need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay, I'm going to Misty Step through it.
Okay, never mind.
I see.
Everyone's already running up. It's okay. I'll pull you through like you did last time, and then he appears on the other side.
Right.
Never mind.
So,
okay.
Good job.
Currently, where you are now located, you are on a slender structure. Next to you is water that is absolutely filthy. It seems to be that this is potentially where sewage or whatever is left over from liquid from years of decay resides. The stench is just overwhelming. There are crates near the stairs, but also you spot, interestingly, 3 black circles on the ground that seem to be almost like a void of sorts as energy is seeping into it. And that's where we're going to pick up next session.
That's weird.
As
that's bad as a Zelda fan.
Yeah. So as these things are patrolling and watching your every move. So
I don't know why I was thinking of the water temple, where it's just like you have to jump through them to get to a different room.
No,
so this is going to be a lot.
These are borrowing from the Wind Waker designs of what these things are. So we'll pick up next week. Due to the time, we're going to go ahead and stop there because we're going to be picking up next week with a little bit of a combat.
Nice.
So Thank you all so much for joining us. A little shorter session tonight, but that's what happens. And with that, everybody, as a reminder, you can Thursday, hopefully, Fates United on Bardic's channel, as well as Sunday then with Mystical Mishaps. You can also catch all that on YouTube. Stay tuned for everything regarding Silent and potential YouTube stuff there. So with that, everyone, again, shorter session tonight, but those are needed every once in a while. Glad to be back. Yeah, don't really have anything else. Perfect. So with that, everyone, as always, everybody, thank you for joining us. Keep being awesome. Keep rolling those dice. See ya.